My students, hey, we're at 1.5.4 player colliding with the goal. We successfully got the beginning of the scene stuff. We'll notice that the save button is at the bottom of every single page here. So let's just, for fun, even if you did it before we went to video number 3 here, do it again. You know, you can't save often enough, really. Here, so we're going to make a collision between the player and the goal now. All right, player collision with the goal. And we want to ignore objects that are touching so that the player can slide by the goal. It's important that the player be able to slide by in this particular game. So make sure to ignore objects that are touching on their edges in this collision, just like we did in the other. All right, and then we're going to stop the player. Stop the object. Change the text of the scene variable. Okay, so we go to other variables, scene variable, string of a scene variable, scene over equals, and we're going to change that to yes. And you'll see how we use that here in a sec. Okay, make sure it's in quotes, make sure it's exactly the way that I'm writing it with the capital Y, right? Because we're gonna check that in a little bit here. And then we're going to change the text to say that you completed the game. And I'm going to object text. This is the completion text here. You can do whatever you want here, but it really helpful if you're on the computer, right, to know how to end it. And I'm going to hit enter each time, even if you don't see the enter happen. It means they'll go to a different line on the screen. So that enter really helps. And then hit enter again. Refresh game. Or refresh page. Online. So if you're online, you have to hit refresh to get out of it. But if on computer, yeah, there we go. Press space to exit on computer. Refresh page online. There we go. Okay. There it is. And that's a little, I think maybe a little different, but you know, we can get a little creative with the way we use our text here. All right, and now the last thing we need to program here is a key release. Okay, key released. Here, we told them to press space, but we didn't do anything with it, right? Now we're doing something with space. Okay, when the space key is released and the text of a scene variable is yes. Now you don't necessarily need to use the and. It is the default if you put multiple conditions in an event. It is the default to use the and. Okay, so we can avoid using the and if you want. And we got to go to variables, scene variable, text of scene over equals. If you hit the space and scene is over, right? You collided with the goal, right? That's where we made the value of this yes. So if you hit the space bar in the middle of the game, won't end the game automatically, right? Here. So if the space key is released and the text variable, here, you can quit the game. Scene, quit the game. Okay. Save, Command S. Here, project properly saved. Sweet. All right. So 1.6.1 here, place the player in the wall. Now drag your walls into place and make the goal achievable. test the game to make sure it all works. Okay. So I'm going to make a super easy game here just for purposes of demonstration. Okay. So click save. And then let's preview the game here. You completed the game. Press space to exit on the computer. Once it's online, which we'll do here in a second, I'm going to change this to we're just going to publish these in GDevelop on the game. You'll use itch.io on the extensions on the game enhancements page here. All right, so one more time, click save, come to file, go to export, and we want to generate a link to play. You have to be signed in to do this, right? And so if you weren't signed in before, it'll get you to sign into your account so you can do this. And we'll share our game, and let's open up verify and publish to Liluo. Save project. Oh, here, and we can put a little description in our game here. Okay, little description. Save project and publish. All right. And let's open it up. And here it is online. Boom. Right? Let's go ahead and refresh it, and let's test the condition for going off the screen. Make sure that worked properly. Off the screen, press the R button, and there we are back to where we can do this. You want to make this, of course, a whole bunch more complicated. Here, let's take a look at a multi-level with a few extra colors in it game. So I did a couple of enhancements to this game here. Our minimum viable product, the MVP on this one, is a functioning level of an Ice Blocks game. But here's just an example of some enhancements. And when you get to the enhancements assignment, you'll see a whole bunch of suggestions here. But you can play this to see where you can go with this. And pretty fun. See, it has to be able to slide by. That's why you can't have them touching edges at all. And press the space bar, and we get to level 2. And then this one's pretty complex. Woohoo, you completed the game. And see, if you press the space bar online, it doesn't work. That's why we want to put that command to refresh. All right, fun stuff. And please let me know where your stuck points are. I want to help out. I want to make sure you are successful. The other thing that I included here is a full set of the events, okay? So there's a full set of events for the first game. If you need any assistance at all, though, let me know. All right, close this, close that. Click save one more time before we go, and we're done. All right, success. Let me know how I can help, and have a great day. Bye-bye.